Hi everyone, this is Narayan, and I hope everyone is doing fine. If anyhow someone is not doing fine, I hope I can help you to guide you for your life or to find a purpose in your life. So, there are many things we can talk every day, but for me today, the basic thing that what I see, like the same like for a house we need the foundation, the way we need a foundation to be strong to house so it can stand for a long time, the same way for us in human beings in this body, and to cooperate with the environment, or you can say like the cosmic, and in layman language if I talk is like this body that you have now is it is it is a machine, you can say. The way you have to look after for your vehicle or your motorbike cycle, your car, is the same way you need to look after for your this body. If you keep looking after for this one and you start observing about the things that basically most of the human beings that they don't observe, then you will find out so much in your life that gonna give you the meaningful purpose in your life. And now maybe like most of the people, they think life is too short to live, but reality is because everyone is running in a rat race, or they have desires, they don't know the difference between their needs and their wants. That's why I think people see life is too short. But once you know the meaning of your life being here in this planet Earth, or in other way, like once you find out like why you came here, what kind of connection you have with your family, why only this lady is your mother and this man is your father there, and why you have those siblings. So once you'll find out all the meanings in your life, then I think it's gonna be easy for you to look forward and stay happy. And from that perspective, basically you're gonna see that life is something else that you never ever had a picture about that one, because now you have different perspective. So we were talking about the foundation. So today is the lecture one, and the lecture first, you can say, we're gonna talk about the first thing that, so it will gonna be a session that we're gonna be doing continue. I'll try to reconnect with you guys on continue basis. So let's don't forget and don't get away from what we were talking. That's what every time we do. So first thing we're going to talk about today about the acceptance. What is actually the acceptance is, and why it has so much importance in our life. Because now it is all the talk we're going to have. It bases on the psychology and philosophy, you can say, because to understand the mind and how it is working, we need to understand and we need to take some help from, you can say it is a language. Like if I'm saying psychology, or we need the help from the philosophy, or maybe from some old stories, then this is a language to interpret what I'm trying to convey to you. The same way, if you see like what we're gonna talk in those sessions are only just the words, but do not put the limit on those words, because if you put the limit on those words, you're gonna see like it doesn't have a meaning. So behalf of that one, if you see like most of people suffering because they don't accept what they are, and because they don't know who they are, and wherever they are in their life, everyone wants more and more in their life, and they don't know the difference between their needs and their wants. Because if you get a difference between your needs and wants, and you try to figure it out, or you try to observe the activities you are doing on your daily basis, then I think it can help you out to understand like the pattern of your life, and the whole patterns is the all they call it like paradigm in your life. So once you know the paradigm of your life, you can change the paradigm. So basically, how you gonna do it? Like for doing this one, you need to observe your mind. It is all about observing your mind. By observing your mind, I mean you need to observe the act, what is happening, and how your brain is reacting. So what it is your brain is reacting on, it is all about your thoughts now. Your brain always react on your thoughts, and how you know like it is reacting, it is by your emotions. So basically, three, four things are all together connected. If you, how we are like a human being feels sad or happy, or if he feels rich or poor, or if he feels like in between some anything where the duality exists, it's just because he is looking at from that side, from the emotions. So it is all about the emotions. Like if you don't have the emotions, so you won't gonna feel it if someone gonna cut your hands or your like your throat out. But it is all about the emotions. So we have that emotions, and no one tried to give, no, even not even the education system, they try to teach us how a human works, or what, how you can find out the like his purpose in the life. But we all are trapped in this illusion, you can say. Some people call it illusion, some people call it matrix, some people call it like in Hindi language, some people call it Brahm. So whatever it is, but you need to figure it out. No one can give it to you. You cannot take this one from anyone else. You have to work for this one for yourself, so you can get it out. What is it that behind those eyes that you cannot see, because you are believing what you can see? So you need to know first your needs and wants. What is your need? If you look closely, what are your needs? You need a food for your body, you need a shelter for your body, you need a cloth for your body, you need a fresh water, and that's all. What else you want? Why your brain is struggling? Why you having so many thoughts in you again and again? These are the patterns, like because now you forget, you do like you wake up, you get your tea, you get your breakfast, you get your lunch and dinner, then in the same pattern now you forget the value of those things. So that's why every time you are having the food, but ask the person who doesn't have the food in their life. So he's struggling just for the food, but you have the food, so you're struggling for more. The same for other people. Whatever they have, they don't appreciate what they have, so they struggle to have more. And where the more is coming in your brain is coming from your thoughts, because your thoughts are projecting about your future. Once they start projecting about your future, so it's like you are in the present, but your emotions are connected to your future. So how is this happening? Because once your emotions are connected to your future, so now you're losing your present moment. So what is the present moment? Is like the satisfaction, where you are, what you are, and no hurries and worries in your brain. Is like your brain is empty, no thoughts is coming and going. So that's the state that I call it like ultimate state. It's not about the freedom that there, it's just totally liberation, because at that moment you are accepting yourself, what you are, and you are happy in the moment. Like you had enough food, because the main thing, if you're hungry, you cannot see those things. As long as your stomach is full, even you don't have the dinner, but in lunchtime, if your stomach is full, you can have clarity in your brain to see like what patterns your brain is playing with you. Once you start observing those patterns, you're gonna find out that the whole life that you have till now, it was just making you fool out of that. It was your brain all playing with you. Along with your brain, the way you grow up in your life, in whatever kind of activities you got indulged, that matters the most. Because now, like, if you're looking in the phone, and phone is affecting your brain, because it's releasing the dopamine from your brain, and that kind of chemical is creates the emotions in your life. Wherever you are lacking, wherever you feel fear from your life, in your life, like, suppose if you feel alone in your life, you see, like, you are alone, you looking for a boyfriend or girlfriend, or you're looking for a job, or you're looking for a house, or anything you are looking for. So whenever you have that kind of lackness in your life, or like you are lacking from something, sorry, or you are lacking from something in your life, so in that moment you are suffering and you're losing your present moment. When you're losing your present moment, you are going in your future, and when you're going in your future, it means you are not accepting what you are. But once you start accepting what you are, because believe me, you believe on, you don't believe, from my experience or the people I met, I have a strong sense of this thing, like, no one on the earth goes to bed when they are hungry. Every single person gets the food as much as they need to survive. So why we are not accepting? What's the, if the acceptance is so easy, then everyone can accept what they are. They can get very happy, they can get to the liberation, or they can get to whatever the peace they're finding in life. Because once you accept, it means you are satisfied. But you are not satisfied, it means you are not in that state. It's just, human life is just a game of being in the state. Once you are being in the state, it means you are fully aware what is happening and what's gonna happen. Because as I already told you, you can make your life only beautiful by this way. No one can take this thing from you, or you cannot give it to someone. You have to work for yourself, and anyone else has to work for themselves. That's the beauty of this thing. You can say this is like, it could be jealousy for some people, but it doesn't matter, because why we are here, because we are sharing the thoughts here. So today, maybe I try to explain you, the acceptance is the first step for your foundation. You want to lay the foundation towards your life, where you want to feel content in yourself, and you feel love in yourself. You don't feel alone by yourself, or you don't get afraid, or you don't get like fear in your life. I think that's the most amazing thing. Because even you have the money, or even you have the fame, or even you have the game, or whatever it is, if you're not like content in your life, if you're not in the state of the moment, then you are somewhere else, but not where you're supposed to be. So try to get acceptance in your life, like wherever you are. Because when you will be in that moment, you will see more opportunity, you will see more, the dimension of time will gonna change for you directly. So many things will gonna change, but it is not like easy walk. I'm telling you, you won't gonna get it in a day or 2 days, because you have to start observing your mind. Slowly, once you're gonna start observing, you're gonna start seeing the pattern in your life, what is happened, and you're gonna see what you have done since you get that consciousness, or like awareness in your life, where you can go back and remember. From there to here, you have to come here, and you have to accept whatever you have done. Either it's a good thing or bad thing, you have to forget about everything. Then you can move ahead, and you can start slowly by reaching. So in the next chapter, we're gonna talk about something that most people, I think, basically the Eastern society is working, or whatever they have is like belief, like. So in the next chapter, we're going to talk about belief, how it can help you or how it will not help you. Because when you're going to go on the walk with acceptance, you're gonna put your belief somewhere or you don't wanna put your belief. We're gonna talk about both things, and it both things works. It's not like that, because the people have found millions and thousands of ways since the creation of the earth. So why you're trying to get dependent on one? Because everyone has their own way. It's just we get the knowledge, we get the wisdom from the knowledge, and then we can do it in a practical life. Once you start doing it practical, everything is practical. If you don't do it practical, brother, you won't get it. See you in the next time. I hope this will gonna help with even one person in coming days. It will be good for two. It will be good for me to know. Take care. See you next time.